back segment tonight on the controversy at NBC News, this one courtesy of Al Sharpton. You may remember back in March 2012, while covering the Trayvon Martin case, the Today Show ran an audio tape of George Zimmerman's 911 call.
This guy looks like he's up to no good. He looks black.
Well, that tape was doctored to make it look like Zimmerman was a racist. Here's what Zimmerman actually said to the 911 operator.
This guy looks like he's up to no good, or he's on drugs or something. It's raining and he's just walking around looking about.
Okay, and this guy, is he white, black, or Hispanic?
He looks black.
Now, after that blatant dishonesty was exposed, NBC News fired 3 people, the right thing to do. Fast forward to last August 13th, when Al Sharpton accused me of attacking poor Americans.
Bill O'Reilly has gone back to one of his favorite talking points, attacking the poor. Here's his latest rant about people on food stamps.
The Obama administration is encouraging parasites to come out and, take as much as they can with no remorse. And this is how a country declines. This is how we become a weak nation.
Parasites. The poor are parasites. We've heard these kinds of attacks before. Welfare queen, the 47%, makers versus takers.
But what Sharpton did not tell his audience is that he and his editors doctored that clip by cutting out the context. My comments were specifically aimed at just one person, a guy named Jason Greenslade, who Fox News exposed as gaming the food stamp system. Here's the full context of what I said. Factor investigation segment tonight, the food stamp scandal. Right now, 15% of the entire American population receiving food subsidies. In the year 2000, just 6% were getting those. And some of those people are conning the system. Last week, Fox News ran a 1-hour special on the food stamp situation. As part of that, John Roberts tracked down a surfer in California who is eating on the taxpayer's dime.
The food stamp program was designed to be for a point in your life where you were, down, things weren't going well. It's not, quote, a point in your life. It's kind of, this is life for me.
Yeah, this is how I live, man. Cute chicks, doing my thing, This is the way I want to live, and I don't really see anything changing. I don't got a paycheck coming in, so I qualify.
This guy is a parasite. And my contention is that the Obama administration is encouraging parasites to come out and, take as much as they can with no remorse. And this is how a country declines. This is how we become a weak nation. So Sharpton made it seem like I was talking about all of the poor in America, not just one guy. We brought that to NBC's attention. They did nothing. Nothing at all. Now we have a new deceit centering on the late Nelson Mandela. Here's what Sharpton and a woman named Karen Finney said on Friday night.
So in terms of history, when they call, you've got Bill O'Reilly calling him he's saying he was a communist.
Yeah, last night, let me show that. He said about Nelson Mandela last night on Fox.
95 years old. Yeah. Nelson Mandela, I spent some time in South Africa. He was a communist, this man.
Yeah.
He was a communist, all right? But once again, Sharpton dishonestly edited the tape, cutting off all the context. Here's the complete point. Here's the problem. There is common ground among Republicans. I'm an independent, but I know both parties pretty well. However, the media Republicans, very conservative talk radio people, are very ideological. And they're just ripping up people like John McCain, rhinos, every day, banging, just killing them. And that filters into the folks and the Republican people who vote Republican. And let me give you an example. Ideology has to really leave the building next year and in 2016, or you're going to have President Hillary Clinton. Nelson Mandela just died. I don't know whether you're aware, but 95 years old. Yeah. Nelson Mandela, I spent some time in South Africa. He was a communist, this man.
Yeah.
He was a communist, all right? But he was a great man. What he did for his people was stunning. The sacrifices that he made. He could have repudiated it and got out of that prison. He wouldn't do it. He was a great man, but he was a communist. But I would never attack Nelson Mandela. I told Bishop Tutu I disagree with you and with Mr. Mandela, because Tutu's that way as well, but I respect you. So why can't you guys in the Republican Party bring that to the fore? So now we once again ask NBC News, what are you going to do about Sharpton, who is obviously a dishonest person? I mean, it's insane what this guy is doing on NBC's air. So far, NBC News has not answered the question. And there is no question. They have their hands full. MSNBC commentator Martin Bashir forced to resign last week, and personal attacks lodged by that far-left network are causing controversy all over the place. NBC News has a long history of distinguished reporting, but now it's employing people who are bringing disgrace to the operation. They should do something. Directly ahead, Bernie Goldberg and Howard Kurtz have some